Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's finally here. Now, this is something I've had on pre-order since last year. I think I ordered this November last year, and it's finally come out. This is the anniversary edition of Thunderbirds, the TV show, Jerry Anderson's Thunderbirds. I just cannot wait to get my hands on this. It's one of my favourite shows of my entire life. I brought up on it, you know, from a young lad watching it on Saturday mornings on, I think it was on ITV, and it used to come on every Saturday morning around about sort of 10 o'clock. It lasted over an hour because they had adverts in between, so it made the episodes even longer. So since then I've been an avid Jerry Anderson fan. And this is the anniversary edition. Is it 60th? I'm sure it's the 60th anniversary. It could be 65th, but we'll have a look. We're going to open this up and have a deep down look at this box. And we'll have a look at whatever sort of Thunderbird DVD and sort of releases I may have. So let's not waste time because I can't wait. Let's have a deep down look at the anniversary release of Thunderbirds. So here we are, guys. Here it is. This is what I've been waiting for since my pre-order. So I'm opening it with you guys. So we'll have a look at this set, and then we'll have a look at. I do have a couple of other sort of releases from Thunderbird on Blu-ray and DVD. We'll have a look at them. I do have the other series. I have Space 1999, Captain Scarlet, Joe 90, Stingray, but this has always been my favourite, and I'm just so I can't believe it's here. So here it is. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It's huge. Wow. Let's move the box out of the way. There we go. I think we can possibly get a little bit closer now. So there we go. So here it is, guys. This is the anniversary, and I was right. It's the 60th anniversary of Thunderbirds. This is going to be so cool. So what I'm going to do now, before we get into it, I'm going to find my glasses and we'll have a deep down look. Right, so here we are. I've managed to locate a pair of glasses. So this is Jerry Anderson's production of Thunderbirds, 60th anniversary edition, released here from the Anderson Entertainment. Before, I believe they were released by ITV Studios. And here is the reverse, and I'll try and read it to you if I can see it properly. And this is from the visionary mind of Jerry and Sylvia Anderson. Thunderbirds revolutionized television sci-fi with its iconic supermarionation style and thrilling tales of international rescue. Now the complete series is available in stunning HD, fully restored in a original 4.3 aspect ratio, which is not something I'm over keen on, from the original film elements, but it's fine. This 11 disc collector's edition features all 32 episodes with a choice of original mono or enhanced 5.1 audio, plus the 350th anniversary specials released together for the first time, with over 8 hours of bonus content, including brand new feature-length documentary, a new mini supermarionation adventures of all new commentaries, alongside rare archive materials, documentaries, audio dramas and vintage promos, and also has a booklet and also has posters, etc. Whether you're a lifelong fan or discovering Tracy Island for the first time, this is the most complete and faithful presentation of Thunderbirds ever released. Because the company Anderson Entertainment is now run by their son, he has complete control, I believe, over everything that's sort of like that they bring out. It still has the ITV Studio logo on there, so they must have still some input, obviously because of the licensing. And let you know now, this is region free. So if you're in America or anywhere else, you can obtain this set. Wow. There we have Thunderbird 3 and 4. Wow, that's so cool. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into the pack. If I can. Hopefully we are all on screen. I keep forgetting to double check. Especially when it's a new release, I'm generally too excited to look. I don't think there's any cards. I think there is a J card. That's another little bit of an annoying thing. But we can take that off and have a look at the box complete there. Wow, that is really cool. It's got like a bit of a shine to it, almost foily like, but it's not, if you know what I mean. That looks stunning. That'd be a really cool poster. This J card I will probably fold like that and insert to the actual box to keep it nice. So let's take the contents out. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to stand up for this, I think. So let's have a look what we got here. This is going to be the discs in here, in this colossal set. This is the other content, which we will come to in a minute. So let's have a look at the discs before we look at the pictures. Wow. 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 I can't even fit it on the table, guys. It's that long. Yeah, see, I can't even fit it all on the table. This is the length of my table. So disc 1 and 2 over here. And when you look behind, I like this because it's the proper whole one's not clips. That's really cool. Nice presentation here. And behind here you have the episodes. So shall we go through the episodes together? So this one you have Trapped in the Sky, Pit of Pearl, City of Fire, and Sun. Is it Sunrose? Sorry, because of the clip I can't read it very well. It might all be in the book. Let me just have a little peek to see if they've got an episode breakdown in the book of each one. Yes, they do. So we're going to save it for the book. So anyway, behind each one you have the episodes that are on each disc. Seems to be about 4 episodes a disc. Very cool. And I like that you've got different characters on each disc, which is really wonderful. Can you feel my excitement in my voice? So there we are. Danger at Ocean Deep. I remember loving that one. So we'll pull this over. Lady Penelope and Parker. Very cool. So you've got every episode on here. It doesn't appear to contain the movies. These could be special features. Looking at them, introducing Thunderbirds. And the unreleased episodes. Yes, got Nosy Parker goes. Yeah, so these are the sort of like new episodes sort of thing, and documentaries. Thunderbirds Fab at 60. It's probably the new documentary. Feature length, I believe. And the very last disc at the end here has loads of special features on there. Wow. I'm going to be busy with this, aren't I? So what we'll do, we'll flip it over so we can see the images on the reverse. There's the monorail. There's Thunderbird 1, 3, 2. Wow, Lady Penelope's car. No picture of 4. Yeah, there's 4, sorry. No picture of number 5 there. Really cool imagery, but that's like a whole scene, isn't it? How cool is that? Wow. Oh my god. Well, you have no idea how happy this set makes me. So I pre-ordered this way back last year, and yeah, it's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. So they are the movies, so we can come back down again and we'll look at the other content that's in the box and move those to one side. So we have a book, episode guide book, and we have sets of posters. Depending on how big they are, we'll see what we can see within these posters. This is the International Rescue's headquarters breakdown. So up we come again. So this is located in the backwoods of the southern states of USA. International Rescue's Agent 47 is not much of a tumble-down shack, thanks to brains and his associated help to set the organised equipment here for International Rescue for the network of agents. So it gives you a breakdown of each area and what these items are: satellite communication, all this sort of crazy things, kitchen parlour. It's like a breakdown of the Agent 47 headquarters, which is pretty cool. Like that one. There's another one. They look like blueprints almost. So this is International Rescue Surveillance Danger Zone Report, the KLA satellite, and the Ocean Pioneer 2. Wow, look at all the details and stuff. And this is just for a marination, you know, puppet animated program, and look how much detail's gone into building these. It tells you everything about it. Like, this ship is 620 feet, 89 feet wide. Displacement tonnage is 120,000 tons, a maximum of 45 knots. Wow, this is so cool. I'm just geeking out here. This stuff is amazing. Absolutely wonderful. So we have that poster. This one here. Yeah, I feel like I'm showing you secrets that you shouldn't really know. Here we have some other vehicles. We have the Helijet, the Skymaster Helijet, the Jumping Jack Helijet, and we have the grey Houseman Tractor, which were used in various episodes on their rescue missions. Again, it gives you a breakdown of every compartment. Oh, it's just so cool. Really cool. Wow. So we have that poster. Very cool. Next up. So these are not the obvious vehicles. They haven't gone with the Thunderbirds. These are other vehicles that are associated with the International Rescue. So these are the surveillance vehicles, the Hood's vehicles. The Hood Global Carrier, the Hood Submarine, which is really cool. Wow. Looks like the yellow submarine. It gives you a breakdown of everything. That is just so cool. Amazing. It's a spider variant. Very nice. So there are those posters. We have two other posters here. So it comes with a set of like 6 posters. Shame there's no art cards. That would have been nice. We have Brink of Rescue. After patrol heli jet is struck by lightning, it careers out of control and head straight for the monorail bridge. That's really, really cool. And we've got Thunderbird 2 rescuing like units out for the monorail from the bridge from the episode Brink of Disaster. Gives you a breakdown of what happens. That's so cool. When I was a little lad, this would have been on my wall. It would have been on my wall, part of a box set or nothing. I would have been a bit gutted with the writing on there, just thinking, oh, I'll take that off, put some clouds on there or something. Put some rainfall or something. But that's great. That's really, really cool. So that's that one. And the last poster that comes within the set is Atlantic Inferno. So it gives you an international profile mission. During World Navy weaponry trials in the Atlantic Ocean, gyropedo launched from a Reaper submarine loses control and detonates at the seabed, fracturing the gas fields below and potentially endangering nearby seascape drilling rig. And once again, you can see Thunderbird 2 this mission there, and it looks like it's launched Thunderbird 4, which is down there. You can just about make it out. And then we have Thunderbird 1 there. So if we come down slightly, you can make out Thunderbird 4 there, Thunderbird 2, Thunderbird 1, trying to save this rig. This is underwater. You can see the sea line there, and that's giving you a view underwater. It's so cool. Amazing. So they are the posters that come in the set. So the last thing that comes in the set is the booklet. So we'll have I can sit down for this one, can't I? Ooh. We can sit down and have a look at this. So this is the episode guide. So it's going to go through all the episodes in here. I'm not sure if they're going to be in order, but they're going to be very cool. Little breakdown of like individual pictures. It tells you what pilot. Here we have each individual pilot of each Thunderbird. So you've got Scott Tracy on Thunderbird 1, Virgil was on Thunderbird 2, Alan was 3, Gordon was 4, and of course John Tracy was up there in space on the satellite Thunderbird 5. So here we go. So disc 1, you have Trapped in the Sky, which also has an audio commentary with Jamie Anderson, and that is the son of Jerry and Sylvia, who I believe has control over Anderson Entertainment now. We have Pit of Peril, Pearl, City of Fire, and Sun Probe. So that's disc 1. Disc 2, you have The Uninvited. Again, it has a commentary on there. We have The Mighty Atom, The Vault of Death, Operation Crash Dive. Disc 3, you have Move and You're Dead, Martian Invasion, Brink of Disaster, The Perils of Penelope. Disc 4, you have Terror in New York, End of the Road, which has a commentary on there, Day of Disaster, Edge of Impact. Disc 5, you have Desperate Intruder, 30 Minutes of Afternoon, The Imposters, The Man from MI5. Disc 6, you have Cry Wolf, Danger at Ocean Deep, The Duchess Assignment, which has a commentary on there, Attack of the Alligators. Disc 7, you have the Charm, Security Hazard, which has a audio commentary with Jerry and Sylvia on there, and a load of others. Atlantic Inferno also has a commentary on it. Path of Destruction. Disc 8 is Alias Mr. Hackenbacker, Lord Parker's Holiday, Ricochet, Give or Take a Million. Disc 9 is Introducing Thunderbirds, commentary with Justin Lee and Lindsay Lee, The Abominable Snowman, and The Stately Home Robberies. And then it goes on about what special features we have on there. Your special features of Fabblebox, an all-new mini Super Mario Nation adventure featuring Lady Penelope and Parker. Thunderbirds Rebooted, a brand new documentary exploring many reboots attempts. Nosy Parker is Go, an exclusive new HD remaster of the classic fan tribute comedy short, now by newly recorded dialogue. Textile Materials, now 33mm scans and textile elements from the episodes. Disc 10, you have Thunderbirds Fab at 60, which is a brand new feature-length documentary. Great Disaster, VHS quality, a 1995 compilation tape rope showcasing international rescue. Great Rescue, VHS quality again, a second 1995 compilation celebrating 30 years of Thunderbirds. Talking Thunderbirds, a collection of archive interviews. Disc 11 is all about Thunderbirds, 2008 behind the scenes documentary of them explores the creation. Thunderbirds in Concert, a collection of Thunderbird music as composed by Barry Gray, played by a full orchestra, taken from the 2024 concert Stand By for Action, which took place at Symphony Hall, Birmingham. So I've seen that on Blu-ray, Stand By for Action, so you have that on here. You have Thunderbirds 20th Century Tech Talk, which is talking about all the technology of each of the Thunderbirds. Thunderbird Companion, a UK DVD special produced by Carlton International. The Machines, a short compilation film produced by Carlton again. The Characters, a short compilation film produced by Carlton. Carlton were the company that released the older ones. Lady Penelope and Parker, a short special produced by Carlton. The Making of Thunderbirds, another short documentary. Thunderbirds Vintage Trailers and Adverts. Brains is Dead audio drama, so you've got an audio story on there. Japanese opening titles and promos and restoration promotion. So now it's your viewing companion, which is like gives us like a little bit of a story behind the early episodes. There's the team there. Welcome to Tomorrow. Giving us more background about Jerry and Sylvia, about the creation of their machines and special effects for the show, and about voicing the puppets. Music with Strings, this is about Barry Gray's compositions for the music. From 25 to 50 minutes. Yeah, because I think some of the early episodes were going to be 25 minutes, but they were extended to 50 because the adventures were too big. And there we have all the characters from the shows. Then we're going to go through the episodes. Pit of Pearl, episode 2. Where have I missed a page? No, that is... Yeah, I have. There we go. Trapped in Space. So we've got every single episode all broken down with a little synopsis, a little bit about the making of it, what characters starred in it. Wow, it's just so cool, isn't it? I'll probably do a I have got a Jerry Anderson week coming up, but I will do probably a Thunderbirds week later in the year, and we maybe review some of these episodes or some of the movies. I've already reviewed Thunderbirds I'll Go on my channel, but there are other movies which I'm surprised are not in this box set. The only thing I would like to have been in this box set would be the movies, and some art cards would have been nice. So we've got every single episode all broken down. It tells you everything. Like this one, End of the Road. It was first aired on the 25th of November 1965. And it tells you the whole cast of the characters. Really, really cool. The Imposters. Manhunt MI5. Cry Wolf. I remember that episode. Danger of the... I remember that one. I quite enjoyed that one a lot. Looks like my dad. Attack of the Alligators. So we've got every single episode all broken down, and then it talks about the films. Thunderbirds Go, Thunderbirds 6, Atlantic Inferno, Path of Destruction, Alas Mr. Hackenbacker, Lord Parker's Holiday. So these are like the different sort of episodes that have been are in this set, anniversary editions and stuff like that. Give or take 1 million. Talks about merchandise, how Thunderbirds was used in a lot of things like cereal and all the toys and annuals you could have bought back then. The anniversary episodes. I've got one of these, but in Stingray, I believe. Introducing Thunderbirds. It's a 2016 anniversary edition storyline. The Abominable Snowman. Talks about the restoration, how they sort of like fixed a lot of the sort of things from the older version to the new. There's Jamie there with Thunderbird 2. And it gives you some of the credits at the end. So that is the box set of the 60th anniversary of Thunderbirds, which is really, really cool. Like I said, the things I'd like to have been in there would have been great to have had the movies in there. And it would have been nice to have had some art cards rather than all these sort of posters. They could have been done in like an art card form, or its own little book. Let me try and put all this in there. But it's still a wonderful, wonderful set that sits in there lovely. But that's not all I have by Thunderbirds. I do have Thunderbirds Are Go, as you know. I've reviewed that on my channel. I've also yet to review is Thunderbirds 6 on Blu-ray, so the two of the movies. I do have some other movies here, which we'll look at in a second. I have the series on DVD, which is going to be obsolete now. Just has all the episodes that are in there, but these are all in the wrong ratio and stuff like that. There's been a lot of complaints about this set, but it's the only one I had till this release. And I also have the Super Space Theatre set, which is this one. Now, what this is, a bit like Space 1999. Space 1999, they stopped manufacturing, but then sci-fi became really popular in the late 70s with the release of things like Star Wars. So they didn't have the finance to remake some more Space 1999. Some of the crew didn't want to do it. So they gathered some episodes together and made feature films and released them on TV and theatres around the world. And they did the same with Thunderbirds. And this is the films that are in here. So this is another really nice set. So this is capitalising on the enduring success of Thunderbirds. ITC created a series of full-length movies for cable and home video under the Super Space Theatre banner. These movies were crafted and re-edited original episodes into feature-length adventures, with original music introduced by a new generation of international rescue. This collection brings together all three of the Thunderbirds Super Space Theatre movies. So we're going to have a look at these. It also includes standard definition VHS captures of each film, recreating the 1980s viewing experience, original trailer and bumper with each film, and the 30th anniversary VHS specials. So they have remastered them into high definition, but you can also watch them in a VHS style if you want to. This also comes in a hardback box with a sort of foil looking. It also comes with a set of posters. The posters I actually prefer are in here. They're really, really nice. So we've got this one here, which is Thunderbirds in Outer Space, which is one of the movies. So you have a poster for each movie. Sorry guys, a long video again, but this is Countdown to Disaster. Really nice poster, some nice detail going on. And you have Thunderbird 5. We have Thunderbirds to the Rescue. So they're the three movies that were, the three episodes that were turned into movies. It's restoration notes you have with this, which talks to you about how they restored the films. We have a set of art cards, which I think would have been nice in the new box set as well. These are in black and white from each of the movies. But they are really, really nice, high quality stuff. The back there gives you a bit of information of each episode that this art card is from. Sorry, movies, because these are movie length. They're all like about an hour and 15. It's almost like they put like two episodes sort of like together to run it through like a movie. So we have the art cards, which like I said would have been nice to have had a set in that new box set. But there we are. And then you have the movies. Outer Space to the Rescue. I love that artwork, very cool. Here is my little J card that was on the outside. So you've got To the Rescue on Blu-ray, in Outer Space on Blu-ray, and Countdown to Disaster. And there's the other reversible sleeve and information about each disc, which is very cool. The boxes are fantastic with these. And that's my little J card that was on the front of the box. So that is the entire set that comes with the Super Space Theatre. If you don't want to fork out for the anniversary box set, because it is quite expensive, it's about £90. This one's about £35, and you get 3 movies. So in a way, it's a good starter pack, really. And if you love it, then you know to invest in the anniversary edition. So that's really cool, and the 2 movies. So that is a much closer look at Thunderbirds. So yes, it's finally arrived. My pre-order's finally here. It's amazing to get this in the collection. Really, really cool. Just put a cushion behind me back. That's better. Yes, so cool to get this finally in my collection. It got released today. It's Monday the 16th of February. People that ordered from Anderson's Entertainment website got theirs last week, but officially got released today. I got mine from HMV. But I'm dead chuffed it's arrived. It's so cool. It was set nice with the other set, which is the movie one. And I bought this, where did I buy this? I think it was last year, like December. I haven't watched it. I can't because it's some of the episodes from this. So I want to watch the episodes first, then watch the movie version so I can compare the differences. So what I'll probably do, like I said, I'll probably do a Thunderbirds week later in the year, and I'll review some of the movies. So I'll probably review one episode from here to give you an overview of the transfer, and I'll probably do a couple of movies of this one. But it doesn't necessarily mean I'm not going to be reviewing Thunderbird 6, as I've already reviewed Thunderbird 4. Wow, what can I say? I'm dead chuffed. The only thing I would say about the box, what I would change in it, like I did say, I would have put not necessarily the Super Theatre episodes movies in there, but I think these two could have well have been within the set. That would have been a nice touch, a nice finish off. But they're already being released on Blu-ray with good transfers already, so maybe they thought we don't want to keep repeating everything. I don't know, but it would have been nice, and I would have liked, like we had in this set, that nice set of art cards. Would have been nice to have had those in there, but we've got this, and that's what we got, and I cannot wait to delve into these and have a look at the transfer. So I'm off today, I'm off tomorrow, so I will be indulging into this. Right, so anyway, FAB, massive shout out to my lad. Cheers, guys.